Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Sheena, better known as the lady behind the mask. A little backstory before I get into my authorship. I actually I went through domestic violence. So this is kind of what shaped my journey going into being an author. I have authored 10 books, and my first set of books are poetry. They are called The Mask Behind the Mask, Unveil the Broken Pieces of the Mask, and The Evolution of the Mask. And that was basically to help inspire people to learn how to take the mask off and get comfortable in their own skin. Because a lot of times we go through life and go through a lot of things and we let it stutter step or we let it self-sabotage ourselves. So my goal was to help people to learn how to love on themselves and be the best version of themselves by taking off the mask and being comfortable. The other books that I wrote, I did a visionary project where I had my first book was called Masking Your Brokenness. I had 5 authors who shared how they went through their brokenness and they masked it and became a better version of themselves. The other 2 books that are visionary, they were called Turn Your Pain into Purpose. My first book, I had 40 people that shared their stories of grief, divorce, life, death, all the et ceteras, dealing with depression, being a mother, advocacy of ADHD or kids that are, dealing with different in life. And it's just them sharing their stories of how they took their pain and made it into a purpose. The other book is volume 2. They had 20 people in there. Same thing, sharing their stories, allowing them the space to, share the parts of a lot of times people don't talk about. I give the space for people to share the things that, sometimes is like the caviar, the conversations that we don't have, the things we like to sleep under the rugs, the things that we don't like to talk about. I'm the one that likes to make it uncomfortable to become comfortable. My next set of books that I wrote, I actually wrote about my domestic violence stories called Beyond the Scars. That is me talking about me showing up beyond the scars after going through domestic violence, not once but twice. So I'm a 2-time survivor of it. I learned to show up because regardless of what I've been through doesn't mean that it defines me. So I decided to dedicate my mission on helping people to learn that just because you went through something doesn't mean it has to make you or your final destination of what you've been through. I teach people how to show up, show out, and just be there. I teach, I use the word acronym, DOPE, dedicated to other people empowerment. I step up to help people learn how to show up for themselves. I also wrote children books. So I have The Power in Me, I have Owen and the Bullies, and then I have Come and Learn Your A's to Z through me. The Power in Me came through after COVID, which was to inspire kids to show up regardless of where they come from, what they look like, and how they live, to be able to show up and be able to know that it just takes the work and that the power lies within them to be who they are. Owen and the Bullies was a special that my kids wanted to write. They wanted to talk about bullying and how it is and how it affects people. So we wrote about that to get kids to understand that just because you're bullying, it's not about you. It's about the other person that's bullying you and that you are unique, irregardless to anything. I have 2 books that are about to come out. So I have God Met Me in the Dark, which is basically just allowing people to share their mission, their story, and their journey. My next book after that will be Faith Over Flare-Ups, where I don't look like my story. I deal with 6 different health conditions. This is me to go the behind the scenes of helping people understand that yes, you were dealt these cards, but it doesn't define you and your disease is not you. You are your disease. And you basically take control of your life and live a different norm. I don't look like I deal with it, but I have ankylosing spondylitis, which is arthritis in my joints to go to rest of the joints like rheumatoid arthritis. I deal with fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, polycystic kidney disease, polycystic ovarian syndrome, DVT, and I'm a walking miracle because I had 2 blood clots. Had no idea, but I am yet still here. So my mission is to inspire, empower, and motivate and help people just learn how to show up and show out.
You are a walking miracle for sure. All right, everybody. I just have a few announcements and then we'll close out. So, for those of you who are brand new, I'm making an interview with each of you. So make sure you email me and put let's get on the calendar. And then we will have Empower Women next month. So we're looking to see who will be leading those events. So let's get together and talk about that. Following that, in April is Empower Earth, which is all about the climate and sustainability. And then in May is Empower Health. So we'll be talking all about health and wellness. And then in June, it's our men because it's Father's Day. And so we'll be empowering men. So stay tuned. There's a lot coming up. Write us a comment if you'd like to be in the studio and be our live audience, or if you just like to continue to watch our videos for free. We want you to hit the subscribe button so that you can never miss a video. And go back and forth, go rewind the video, because the more you watch the video, the better it is for our YouTube views. So we want you to watch the entire video from the beginning to the end. And prize announcements. We're giving away $1,000. I'm serious about this. Write me a comment if you want to be entered. And we will run the raffle until May. And in May, so the more times you attend, the more chances you get to win. The $1,000 is for going to Turkey for dental implants, cosmetic surgery, or any kind of surgery that you need, hair implants. So if you need some help with those, of course, always check with your medical practitioner. Make sure you're aware of all the dangers, and make sure you're making an informed decision. But we are definitely giving you $1,000 to help you get that treatment that you need. And so we hope that you win this prize. All right. And more prizes to come, more announcements to be made. So keep watching. Thank you for watching Brightside.